Peter Rose, Longwood Currency Trading. How to ruin your day by being stupid, careless, but probably both. Oh man, you know, I've been doing so good. I haven't had a losing trading day all year, and this is just the 4th of July weekend of 2022. And but the markets were open in the U.S., even though it was our 4th of July holiday. So a trading on Monday, and I made $1,400. You know, I've got some size, so it's not made. So I'm feeling pretty good for myself, starting out the month of May, and taking advantage of the volatility in the market that's still there. I'm just reading everything right, and so I get to the end of the day, and I thought, gee, this volatility is going to continue on because the U.S. is in a holiday, and I'm trading pound dollar on this one, and don't care about the U.S. 4th of July holiday in England. So you know, I think there's some further downside that could go on here. So because I did a short position against the pound, and so anyway, I get this position on, and it's just, you know, I'm staging in. There were like 6 limit orders for staging in, and later that afternoon, one of them kicked off. It was a 2-lot, and it flapped around a little bit. I had another 2-lot stage order, like 8 pips below that, and so that didn't get hit, but the 2-lot went against me a couple of $300, and I was like, well, that's okay, because I made $1,400, so I'm playing with the house money right now. Everything will be okay and even out. So I'm holding this thing and holding this thing. It went all night. My wife and I watched a couple of episodes of Shark Tank and went to bed, and the thing is still about $140 down. I said, okay, I'll go to bed. I woke up at 3 a.m. our time, which is just after what would be the London Open, and I thought, I've got to get up and check this position. So I get downstairs to the trading desk, which I had left open, and there was this 2-minute to 1-minute bars that just went, they went through all of my orders, and they were it was just rockety. And I'm looking at my PL, and it's going 800 up, 900 up, 1200 up, 15, 1800. I've got a $2,500 stop, and it's at $1,800, and I'm thinking, this is unsustainable. I mean, these are 1-minute bars that are like 30 pips. There's only 2 of them. So over a 2-minute period of time, it had dropped 40 or 50 pips, something like that. And I said, this isn't, I'm going to take what I can get. I'm at 1,800 down, 1,600 down. I'm going to fire this off. I'm $1,500 down. Boom, close all. Closed them all, and made $911. God, that's great. Okay, so I had closed them all by hitting close all trades. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to clear the deck. I'll hit close all orders, and I'll be out of here. I checked, and I was not I wasn't in the market. I even opened the transaction registry up and counted up all the staged lots to make sure that yeah, I had in fact made $911 on that trade, which against the size of the trade that I made wasn't a very big gain, but considering the volatility, I got out. That was I was happy with that. In 2 minutes, right? So I go to bed. I get up this morning, and I had turned the trading platform off. I get up this morning, got up late, and because I was feeling very proud of myself. I had this great story to tell about getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and saving the day. Even though I had a $2,500 profit target, I took 9, and I was happy because price, after I took that profit target, that price flipped around as I had suspected that it would, and it would have meant a $1,500 loss. And at that point, I probably would have closed and got out with a $1,500 loss, my first loss of the year, closed loss. But you know, that's okay. So I was all proud and happy, and I was going to do a victory video. So today I'm here to report that the buy order stop limit on that huge order that I made the $900 on didn't get canceled. The buy order didn't get canceled. When I analyzed the position, and the reason I was so happy was that price came down to within, I got out of the thing, I was at $900 up, and price came down and got within, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 pips of where my stop buy was, but never hit it. And I was saying how fortunate it was that I got up, saw this, made the immediate decision to cut and run, and everything is good. Everything is not good because that buy order never got canceled. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know whether I was stupid, I was careless, I was probably both. I got wrapped up in all my shit in my head about what a great trader I am, and the son of a bitch was still open, and price had turned around from where I got out. It had turned around and gone up so that I would have had a $6,000 loss, had turned around and continued to go down, spiking huge 1-hour bars, so that when I got up this morning and looked at the chart, I was 15,000 down because that buy order got triggered and a fucker went down 100 and some odd pips. And so here I am stuck with an open buy order, and price is 100 and some odd pips against me. Your worst nightmare. I didn't close the trade. I'm still in there because I think that there wasn't a significant reaction to the initial downdraft where I had gotten out. I think this was a continuation of that downdraft. I think I don't know what's going on in the market from a fundamental standpoint. I don't know whether the big institutions are just clearing house. I don't know what it is. But what I do feel is that 50% of the traders, like myself, are going to be wrong on that. And at some point, they're going to have to cover. And when they do, that means that there'll be a retracement of between 50 and 200 pips, I think. And that's what I'm banking on. If that doesn't work out and I lose $30,000, then that's a really bad hit. But again, in some of my other videos, I've said that's why you want to be very aggressive and make the money when you can, because price can turn on you and just go. Well, if price just turned on me and was going against me, I could get out and take a couple of $1,000 loss maybe. But to do something stupid or careless like this and expose myself to a $15,000 or potentially letting it go to a $20,000 loss or $30,000, I think it's when I came out, because I'm so disgusted with myself. It was $18,000. I was like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee. I had to have a coffee this morning, so I'm kind of grumpy. But if it goes $30,000 against me, I will cut it. I will kill the trade and take the $30,000 hit. And all that means is that I will have lost my $30,000 in profits from June. So basically, June will be a wash, and I'm just, it's like it just wouldn't be there. I'd still be way ahead for the year, and I know how to trade, and so I can make that back. Could you do that? Could you take a $30,000 loss and have the money traded already, banked, to cover that? What if it was $3,000? That's a lot of money. To some people, that's that's 2 months of salary, or two months of 2 or 3 months of $3,000 is 2 or 3 months of Social Security for some folks. That's a lot of money, let alone $30,000. But everything is relative, right? I mean, if you're in a little Kia station wagon or something and you put the pedal to the metal and you're doing 90 miles an hour, the whole thing is rattling and you're just doing 1,000,000 miles an hour. But if you're in a race car and you're doing 90 miles an hour, the thing is just barely getting warmed up, right? So everything has its relativity, as Einstein would put it. And so there you have it. I'm being upfront with you. I don't know of many other people that would say, hey, I was stupid and careless and it may cost me $30,000. The trading gods may shine on me, and I'm not living in a realm of delusion. I'm living in a realm of probabilities, and the reason that I can live in that realm is because I understand the risks. I've planned for them. This is a really bad situation, but it is not unrecoverable. That's the position that you want to be in. And my purpose for doing the video is simply to say, make the money when you can. Be right there on top of that. And be very, very careful when you look at leaving a position running for a long period of time, or taking risks that would drop your account size to a negative level, meaning you put in, let's say you put in $3,000 and you've made $500, and now you lose $1,500, and you're into really negative territory then, because you hadn't built up enough dry powder to absorb that kind of a loss. Well, who builds up enough dry powder to take a $30,000 loss? Well, there's a lot of us out there that have six-figure accounts and that are trading, and we built things up, and you're prepared. This is just it's like a seatbelt. It doesn't save the car, but it saves your life. There's still a lot of damage, right? And I'm not at an earned bank level where if I took a $30,000 loss, if I closed that, even if I closed it at $15,000 loss, it would really be a serious hit against my my profitability and against the size of the bank that I have. I mean, I'm taking a significant hit to that bank. From a percentage-wise, not so much, but because I'm just getting to this level where I'm trading into the six figures, I'm trading 10 lots, 12 lots, 15 lots, and that's not all of the bank that I have. It's a portion of it, but it's still early in this transition period that I'm in, from trading 3 and 6 lots, 6 to 8 lots at the early part of the year, and now I'm at 10 to 12 and sometimes up 15 lots trading. So I'm in one of those transition periods, and I've talked about that in a couple of my other videos that I've done, so you might want to go back and check that, and so you can put this video into the context of what I've been talking about throughout this series of videos during this tremendous period of volatility, where I'm kind of chronicling my adventures for you so you can live vicariously through my shit. Well, listen, do me a favor and have a cup of coffee, or if you don't like coffee, tea, or a big strong of Dr. Jack Daniels, which I had last night in celebration. I'm going to have another shot tonight, maybe in morning, but have a little memoriam for me as I try to recover from this stupidity, this carelessness of not making sure that friggin' limit order had been canceled. I don't know what happened. Like I said, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting there at 3:30 doing this stuff, and was brain occupied by getting out of that trade and doing the calculations as to what I made as a percent against the bank over a period of time and all that other kind of stuff, but failed to do a critical thing on that airplane checklist that the pilot's got to do. Otherwise you crash the plane if you don't do that. And one of those critical things is make sure the deck is clear, that you don't have any outstanding limit orders. And I thought I did that. I hit the close all orders button. I thought I hit the close all trades button because I saw the screen go blank and posted the gain that I had. And I went back in and I clicked again, but I guess in my delusion and joy at the time of how smart I was, I clicked the close all trades button, which had already all been closed. I should have clicked the close all orders button. I thought that I did that. Well, did I check? Yeah, you know, I don't think I did. So now it's cost me $15,000 because I didn't fucking check to see if the limit orders were closed. How to ruin an otherwise good day. Peter Rose, Longwood Currency Trading. Have a great day and have a great trading day.